Alexander, I have no doubt that this is a big fight week, not only for Polish fans, but also for you. And my first question is it the most important fight in your career up to this point?
Yes, it is. It's the biggest fight and the most important fight of my life. I guess this is going to be a title eliminator fight for me. And I have a great opponent in front of me, a former champion, a great athlete, and I can't wait to share the octagon with him or against him.
So when this fight with Jan was rebooked from March, did you think about maybe switching the opponent, or you just wanted to wait for Jan?
I mean, who I should fight in the switching? Everybody has already a fight scheduled. So basically, I was on the phone all the time. I was waiting, but thank God, Jan had his injury was not so serious, and he was a couple weeks to heal and to do some physiotherapy. So, I got a new date very soon. So, I was not waiting for long for the new date and for a new or old opponent.
Okay, I see. So what do you think about Jan, basically, and not only his last fight against Glover, but also his career, his skills?
I mean, he's a great athlete, and he is the biggest name I'm gonna fight now. He was a former champion. He had some up and downs in the UFC. He's a tough guy, and yeah, I think a lot of people and a lot of the media says like, oh, he's done. He didn't look good in the last fight, but man, this was one fight. He looked great against Adesanya. He looked great against Dominic Reyes. So, against Glover, it was not his night, and I think that Jan gonna be very motivated and very focused about the fight against me, and I'm very happy about this because I want to fight the best Jan Błachowicz ever, and to prove that I belong to the top and that I gonna fight for the title next.
Mm-hmm, I see. So as you mentioned, this is the biggest fight of your life. So I wonder, does it change anything in your preparation, like in your mentality? Do you feel extra pressure, or you just try to focus just like on every other fight?
I mean, the preparation were very long, very hard, and I'm really self-confident. I really worked really hard for this, and I really start very long ago with my conditioning work, because we know that's going to be a 5-round fight. But a fight is a fight. I believe in myself, and I believe in my skill set. Mm-hmm. And I believe I'm going to win that fight on Saturday against Jan. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because when the door is closed and nobody sees how hard I work, or how professionally me and my team are working, and of course I know Jan gonna work as well, very good and very professional, but we will see on Saturday what he can bring and what my answer is, or other way, what I can bring and what his answer is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. So when we spoke about the last fight, Jan's fight against Glover, we know how it looked, and I wonder, do you think that maybe because of that, Jan will be more focused? And why do you think he lost the last fight in that way?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be more focused. He's gonna be more motivated, because nobody wants to lose the belt like this. It was, let's be honest, it was not a good performance, and I think Jan lost it because Glover wants it so bad, and Glover looked fantastic in that night, and probably maybe about the pressure of too much pressure of Jan's shoulders, and that's the reason he lost that fight. And so I think Jan gonna be more focused now and more motivated for this fight, but I will be always a step ahead with this motivation, with this focus, because I'm growing as a fighter. I'm getting to my prime. I'm 30 years of age, and I feel like the next year is going to be fantastic for me.
Okay, so we spoke about Jan's motivation and Jan's pressure, but now I want to ask about your pressure, because we remember your last fight against Thiago Santos, and even you won. There are some experts or some fans that didn't like this fight, and I think maybe even you didn't like how it went. So do you feel any pressure to put on a show on Saturday, not only win but win convincingly?
I mean, I put always pressure on my shoulders because I know myself. I work under pressure the best, and I mean, Thiago Santos, to fighting him is, you need to be aware because he has heavy hands. I mean, Jan got knocked out by Thiago, so we cannot forget this. He has heavy hands. He almost beat a big name, John Jones. He lost the split decision. So in that fight, I expected a more aggressive Thiago Santos and then to put a fire fight, but I really needed to pick my shots on this fight. And I really don't care what the media says and what the people are saying, because if they can do it better, they would be in this position where I am now, and then they can test themselves against a dangerous guy like Thiago Santos is. So for me, a win is a win. I'm happy about the win. I'm happy about the record, but it was last year. I don't want to cheer for the past. Now in front of me is Jan, and I put always a positive pressure on my shoulders because I want the title fight so bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now let's talk about how this fight will play out. I've heard your other interviews when you said that you will be prepared to either knock Jan out or submit him or went to decision. So we know that you will be prepared for everything. But if you can envision this fight, how do you think it will play out?
For my thing and my vision, what I was wishing and hoping, it's first round knockout. This is, the best way to finish a fight. This is what the UFC wants to see and the people want to see. But of course, Jan had a great preparation, I hope, and he is not coming here to lose the fight or getting knocked out. He probably gonna try to do the same on me, and then when we clash, then we're gonna see who gonna be the better man. And I'm very confident. I had a great training camp, great sparring partner with different styles. So yeah, we will see.
Okay, and you've also said that if Jan comes inside the octagon with the same game plan as he had for Israel Adesanya, he will lose. So I wonder, what did you mean by that? That you will be not as easy to take down, or it will be much harder for Jan to control the distance in the stand-up?
I think both. I'm much a bigger and stronger guy than Israel Adesanya. I'm a very big light heavyweight. And I've been working on my wrestling and grappling skills for years now. And I believe that I'm for sure a better wrestler and grappler than Israel Adesanya is. And I did multiple wrestling camps only the last year, when I hadn't had fight. So I would be ready if Jan shoot for a takedown. I'll be ready for defending it, or maybe reshoot or I shoot. So, and about the distance, of course, I think in Jan's preparation, they basically did a similar things than Israel in the Israel fight. But you cannot. Every fighter is different. Every style is different. Israel's style is different than my style. So yeah, we will see how the thing's gonna play out, and how gonna Jan react on my attacks, or how I can react on his attacks. So we will see.
Okay, and what are the biggest threats from Jan, except this legendary Polish power? What else is the best skills, in your opinion?
He's an all-rounded fighter. He's very experienced. He has a lot of fights, and the biggest thing what he has is toughness. He's really tough. He can take a punch, and he's like coming forward all the time. Doesn't matter what happened, he's coming forward. He's patient, he's composed, and about the skill set, it would be stupid if I say he's not a good striker or he's not a good grappler or wrestler. We are in the best in the world, in the top 5. He's a #1 contender, so he's here for a reason, and I think he's good everywhere, and that's an extra motivation for me because I want to test myself against the best, and Jan was one of the best.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we have also another important fight in your division. Glover will face Jirim Prochazką, who have some verbal history for now, not inside the octagon. How do you think this fight will play out?
I mean, I have two scenarios. You know, if Glover can survive the first round and the middle of the second, then probably he can drag Jirim to deep waters, take him down, make him tired, probably choke him out, tap him, or win by knockout or decision. But if Glover cannot handle the pressure in the first round, what Jirim does, that's his fighting style, then it's going to be a short night for Glover. But we all also know that Jirim is very hittable. He got almost knocked out against Reyes and Volkan. So and Glover has hard hands, heavy hands. He also rocked Jan before he submitted him. So it's going to be an interesting fight. But that's my opinion. You know, it's going to be 50-50. We will see how the fight are going to play out.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any preferences? Assuming you will win this Saturday, who would be better opponent for you to fight for the title?
Okay, Jirim has, let's be honest, Jirim has still more time in the UFC and in the top 5. So probably I'm gonna face him sooner or later. I'm gonna fight against him, or maybe once or twice. You never know. But I would love to fight against Glover. He's a legend. He's been in the UFC for so long, and I want before he retires to fight him for a belt. That would be my wish. But we will see how the fight from these two play out, and then we're gonna make the decisions.
Okay, I see. I think that we are running out of time, so maybe last question from me. Do you know, or maybe what do you know about Poland? And have you ever been to Poland? Maybe.
Yeah, I've been to Poland 2015, I guess. It was a UFC fight night in Gdansk. Yeah. Basically, Jan was fighting against Jimmy Manua the first time, and I was there in the crowd. I watched the fight live. So, and I mean, I have some couple of Polish fans in Vienna, Austria, and Poland is not far away from Austria, and it's great people, tough. They love the MMA sport, and I'm very happy that the MMA sport in Poland is so big.
Okay, Aleksandar, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure you have no doubt who I'm rooting for this Saturday, but either way, I'm wishing you the best of luck, and I have no doubt that you will be on the top of the division for many years to come. So thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Wish you all the best.